second graders. The last time you were here, we started a new project where we were talking about geometric shapes, especially ones like squares, rectangles, triangles, any geometric shape that had straight edges or angles in them. And we used those geometric shapes to make a fall tree. So right now it's just a drawing of the tree and it doesn't really look like a fall tree, but today what I'm going to do is show you how to do the Sharpieing part of the project as well as how we're going to color them. I will do a demonstration shortly. All right, so we are going to continue on with our geometric tree project, and as you can see, I've already Sharpied it. I used the thick Sharpie to do all of the lines for the tree as well as the ground. That's the one that says fine point on it. And then for the little bird or any other teeny tiny details, I used the skinny Sharpie that's called the ultra fine point Sharpie, okay? Now, I also want to add some twigs onto mine. You don't have to. I just kind of like how it looks. So I'm doing it like that. And then what I'm going to do is grab my box of markers and pick out colors that remind me of fall. So I am grabbing green because not all of the leaves change colors at the same time. So some of them are still green. Red, because some of them change to red or to orange or to yellow. And then some of them are all dried up and they're a brownish color. So I grabbed a brown. Now there, depending on the box of markers that you have, there's quite a variety of greens. You can use as many of them as you want. If you only want to use one, that's fine. I'm also okay with you using turquoise. So you just kind of decide what you would like to do, all right? So what I'm going to do is take my markers and start coloring the spaces in like this. Now notice that I trace first and then I fill it in so that it's easier for me to stay in the lines, okay? Now, I want to try not to have colors touching itself, so I don't want to put this color of green next to itself if I can help it. Sometimes you can't really help it. So I would put a yellow here. It's just very random, so whatever colors you put by them or put down are just fine as long as you try to limit the number of times a color touches itself. Goodness, I can't get the lids on the markers. Okay, so I would just keep doing this until I fill up the whole leafy area of my tree. And then I would move on to the tree trunk. Now, you have two options for the tree trunk. You can do it black or you can do it brown. It's completely up to you. The only thing with brown is that brown is one of the colors that I am using to color my leaves in. So if I were to put brown right here, I wouldn't really want to use brown for my tree trunk. So in my case, I would probably just use the black, okay? In terms of the bird, I don't care what color you make the bird. It doesn't have to be a fall color. And the ground, what I would like you to do is just like you did in the trees, go in and make a few of those lines, preferably with a ruler, kind of like this. And then color them in, just like you colored your tree in. All right, that's all for now. Let me know if you have any questions.